What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Operation 66. And on this episode, we're going to go over what happened at my season opener. Well, my pre-season opener. Let's get it. Now, going into the meet, of course, I had to get my recovery the night before. I was trying to make sure I was on point. Even got in the hot tub. It felt pretty smooth. Did my warm-up. Got my body feeling pretty decent. Did my light plyos. I did my horizontal hip drive, so making sure my legs were moving properly, and then I even did my broad jump right here. Was around 10.3 to 10.4. Now, this happened right after. Yes, I did not win, and I did not even run super fast. I actually ran a 6.97, which is my slowest opener, which is kind of crazy because not that long ago, mind you, a couple weeks ago, I ran 6.78 without any blocks, right? Cruising at the end. And it's crazy because the person that won the heat didn't even run under 6.85, and I easily would have beat him. Even as you can see here, I'm right in front, so it's crazy knowing you're the fastest one. You just didn't execute. But let's get into it a little bit better. Now you can see the video on the left. I'm starting it even later than the video on the right, meaning that I get a slight head start by 0.03, 0.04 on the left, and I'm still beating myself. It's crazy, right? That's not that long ago. And one of them I'm running in a training time trial. The other one I'm running at a meet, right? So you might think, okay, well, shoot, you might just not be as fast, right? You must have been faster before. No, because it's the fastest time I've ever ran. It was actually the PR. So, how is this my slowest season opener? What did I do last year? Last year I must have been running extremely fast, right? Not necessarily. But before we get into that, check out championshipfit.com, where you're going to see all the programs, consultations, and as well as online coaching. So for everyone that's asking me that wants to get Championship Fit, it's up there. Let's get it. Let's get after it. Let's be better. All right, now back to the video. Last year, I was actually running slower than I am this year by a decent amount. I'm actually running faster in training now than I've ever ran. So this one right here was a 4.95, and now I do 4.8s. Crazy, right? This was a windy 3.99, and now I do regular 3.8s without competition or having to chase someone down, right? So I can do 3.9 mid by myself, relatively smooth as well, or even 4.0s without the wind. And then this one right here is very competitive race, and I'm doing 4.92 when I've done 4.7 and 4.8, right? And even after doing all that, I was still able to come out and do this, run a 6.80 right at a meet in December. And most of the time, if you're not able to do that, you're probably fatigued. Well, I wasn't. My readiness was pretty good. I'm not injured or anything's wrong with me. So how can I explain this? I always go back to the drawing board and see what is the issue. Well, guess what? One thing I didn't do was warm up completely. And I always tell my athletes, make sure you get out before you get out and be fast before you're fast. And that's one thing I did not do at all today. I didn't have a blowout sprint. Not even one. I got out of the blocks for 10 meters. And then from there, I didn't do any really fast running, which I always tell people you don't have to go and do a 30 minimum. And then from there, maybe a 30 in the float. Well, lesson learned. And a huge takeaway for anybody watching this video, make sure that you're tracking your training. If I wasn't tracking my training, I wouldn't have the confidence I have now because I wouldn't know where I was actually at. But I know that I'm faster because the numbers tell me that I'm faster. From then on, it's just what did I not do? Looking at the process, did I go with the process? That's why we don't want to be results driven, we want to be process driven. That way we can repeat it and make sure that we are progressing the right way. Right? So make sure you're tracking. Let's keep getting better, and don't let it deter you. I'm out of practice. I've just been training, so it's little things that come with running at meets. Just know that next meet it's gonna be nasty. Operation 66 is still in full effect, so should use this as motivation. Fuel for the fire. Stay tuned. We're gonna kill it next time.